Hey everybody, Happy New Year. I just wanted to make a video and start a channel here talking about trucking in 2025. So just a little bit about me. I've been trucking now for 28 years, more than half my life, and trucking has been very good to me. It's provided for my family. It's giving us a decent life, By no means are we wealthy or rich. We have a few assets that we acquired over the years, but this this business has been good to us, By the grace of God, we've stayed safe, and I say we because my wife is also a CDL driver, and we're a team truck, and it wasn't always like that. When I first started out trucking, I did local work just because I had family at home, and I know there's some men and women that go out on the road with kids still at home, husbands and wives still at home, and it's tough, especially when I started. Maybe today might be a little easier with the technology that's available, with FaceTime and things of that nature. But back when I started, there was no smartphones. I mean, there wasn't even GPS. I mean, you wanted to get around, you needed to know how to read a map. So that's how long I've been doing this. But I wanted to create this channel, for those that are maybe have considered or interested in trucking, for those that are getting started. I am an owner operator, but I've also worked for corporate companies, and they've both been great to me. As I got older, and maybe a little wiser, I took the plunge, and we bought our own truck and trailer. And there's good and bad in both working for yourself as an owner operator and being an employee of a trucking company. With trucking companies, I've done everything from flatbed, I've done tanker, I've done dry van, you name it. Food service. I've driven a septic truck before, so got quite a little bit of experience on a lot of different kind of equipment. But working for a company is great. There's a lot of security, great benefits, depending on the company you decide to work for. But sorry guys, I'm kind of holding my camera here probably, and this is my first video too, so but a lot of great security, and we decided to give up a little bit of security because time management or managing our own time was more important to us. As an owner operator, you got to run, you got to pay bills, pay for maintenance on your own, pay for fuel and insurance and all that good stuff. But at the same time, you can manage your time. You can come home when you want, for as long as you want or as little as you want. You can make as much money as you want or as little as you want. It really all depends, and everybody's got different priorities, So, again, it's for 2025. I mean, and this is really what the video is about. Is just kind of looking into the future here. I think we're all hoping, I'm optimistic that 2025 and beyond should get a little bit better. Last year and a half or so, the rates for freight have been on the down. You can still find great loads out there, but you have to be a little more patient. And over the years now, I've been able to work with some great agents, that have better rates. I normally don't do freight for third-party logistic companies unless I need to get out of a bad area. But third-party logistics companies, they'll start wrangling with you, and they'll start, they'll post a rate for something, and then they'll give it something else when you call them and stuff. It's just it's annoying. But if I work with more with direct shippers. They're no nonsense. If the load is still on the board, it's still available. Usually you'll get it right away. And I can certainly talk about more of any issues, you guys. Please, you guys have any questions, you want to leave some comments, by all means. I want to bring you along 2025 and my experiences and what we're doing, and the ups and downs of trucking. So hopefully you guys enjoy the journey. Like I said, I've been at this for a long time, and I kind of feel like I should pass along, the experience and the knowledge on. And I don't know how much longer we'll be doing this, but it's getting towards the tail end of just getting back to being at home every day, and not being so much on the road. It's dangerous out there, you gotta have a lot of patience. And that's something that's lacking, I think, sometimes, out on the road. People are always in a hurry and speeding and things of that nature, and if you don't have the temperament for long wait times, traffic, weather conditions, I mean, just a multitude of things, probably not the best career choice for you. This by no means was something I chose. It just kind of fell on my lap, to be honest with you. I was an ambitious young man at the age of 21 years old, and I just wanted to make good money, and so trucking kind of it just presented itself, and I went and got my driver's license, and my CDL, and I got my CDL. I had a driver's license already, but I went and got my CDL. And back then I did it on my own. I studied a book, the CDL manual, went and took the written test, and I think it took a couple of times. I don't remember, it's such a long time ago, but I think it took me a couple of tries to get my permit. And then after that, I was working with a company where there were other truckers there, and what I would do is I would just go buy guys, maybe lunch and a beer and stuff, just to get just to help me go and drive, for an hour or two on the road, and just to kind of get the behind the wheel experience, and eventually I did do my behind the wheel test, and I think it took me 3 tries to get that. I'll never forget that, but eventually got my license, and the rest has been history, man. It's just been great. So you definitely want to take the time to really understand that by no means is this easy. It is a lot of work. It's a lot of time, especially if you're on the road. It can be lonely, but if you work hard and you build good relationships, especially with agents, brokers and things of that nature, or even other drivers, fellow drivers, man, you can find success still. You can still find success. But again, I want to bring you on this journey for this year, and just show you the ups and downs. It's the new year. I'm optimistic, and I hope that you guys are in a good place, and if any of you interested in trucking, like I said, I've got some experience and some knowledge. You know, I'm not gonna pretend like I know everything. You know, I don't have a big ego by any means. So please feel free. No question is a dumb question, and you know, I can certainly try and fill you in on my thoughts, my opinions, and you know, you go from there. You know, everybody's got to make their own decisions, but again, for me personally and my wife's, you know, we found success. You know, we got to get back to work here pretty soon. We've been off for the past 6 weeks. You know, so it's always hard to get back on the saddle and stuff. But once we start getting into a groove of things, you know, we start enjoying our work and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to say. You guys, like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Follow, and we will see you guys on a constant basis for 2025. All right, enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Thank you.